look so beautiful, and I'm so lucky to be yours.
Hey everyone, welcome to Classy Sassy Sitcher. I am Krystal, and this is my channel, obviously. I would like to welcome you back to another WIP Chat, but before we get into that, I would like to preface this by saying you may hear my dog. She is here, and she does what she wants, basically. You may hear the fan, which is to the left of me. That is always running because this room gets quite hot. If you hear fire, ambulance, or police, they all do have different sirens, so you will be able to decipher which is which. Just know that I live off of a major thoroughfare in between two suburbs of the city I live, and because of that, I live near not one, but two major hospitals. So I do apologize for that. Let's get into this WIP Chat. I figured I would do this while I have a little bit of time today, because I am by myself. It's a Monday, so why not get my videos filmed, because it's a Monday. I don't really know what to talk about, so I'm just gonna talk and blabber on and ramble, because that seems like a good idea. Maybe I'll talk about my jaw surgery that I had. So, and I will insert a picture of before and after the surgery, not like the gruesome pictures, but like what I look like before surgery, and then obviously you guys know what I look like now, but I will insert a before and after surgery thing. So, most of you probably don't know, in fact a lot of you won't know, that I had double jaw surgery in 2016 because I was born with a congenital jaw deformity that caused me to have a high rising palate. My teeth and my jaw were too big for my mouth. It's very narrow. And so I ended up having to have surgery to reconstruct my face to make it more easy to fit in my mouth, for lack of a better description. During this surgery, they broke my face in 9 different places. I have 9 plates in my face to hold it together, and sometimes it's really bothersome. The healing process for that surgery took me 8 weeks, so 2 months. I had a whole 4 weeks of so I had a whole 4 weeks where my jaw was wired shut, basically. What the heck is going on here? Oh. Okay. It kept telling me I had unread messages on my watch, but it wasn't really unread. It just didn't delete from my phone to my watch. So back to the story. If you hadn't noticed, I get distracted quite easily. There we go. Sorry, I'm just trying to turn you guys here so you can see. Okay. That seems better. Sorry about that. Just want to make sure that it's not blurry for you guys. Okay, there we go. So the recovery process was 8 weeks long. I could not eat solid food for basically 2 months. So I was on a completely liquid diet for 30 days because my mouth was wired shut. I had braces on my mouth and then they wired it shut with like elastics so I could not move my jaw in order for my jaw to heal. I was on Dilaudid for 2 months, which is already a feat for me because I am allergic to opiates, so we had to be very, very careful and I had to be closely monitored on the Dilaudid so that I didn't have any adverse effects, and if I did, they could do something about it right away. And there are some opiates I can take, but I'm ultra sensitive to them, so they have to give me a completely minimal dose of the opiates that I can take because, like I said, I have very adverse reactions to them. So like the normal dose of Dilaudid for a person my size and weight is 1 milligram liquid, or 2.5, or 1 milligram per like 80 pounds. So I was on 2.5 milligrams of Dilaudid per hour, or per 4 hours, but I would have to take 4 different doses of it in that 4 hours. So I would have to take 0.75 or 0.55 or 0.25, depending on how I was feeling that day. Normally I would only take 0.25 milligrams because of the fact that I can't handle more than that. It made me way too loopy. It made me like very sick, like vomit wise, and very, very sleepy. I would sleep for like 10 hours a day, like 10 hours after taking just 0.25 milligrams. So there are a lot of medications I can't take. Clonidine is the same thing. It makes me very, very drowsy, so I can't take it. And that's a typical like antidepressant, or clonazepam. Sorry, not clonidine. Clonidine is a sleeping medication. So my recovery was not great when I had that surgery. It was incredibly painful. I was in pain. I still even get pain in my jaw to this day, and it's been November 7th, 2016 was the day I had surgery. So 2020, November 7th was 4 years post-surgery, and I still have pain in my jaw. To this day, I still feel like my lip is asleep and has pins and needles. I still can't tell. Oops. I dropped something when I am about to like drool or something, because I have no feeling in the lower half of my face. And the doctor said if in 18 months my feeling doesn't come back in my face, it probably will never come back in my face. The most frustrating part for me is, though, that I now have to get braces again because my retainers broke, and I had said to my orthodontist when I originally got the retainers that I did not want Invisalign retainers because A, I can't handle plastic in my mouth, and I knew they would make me gaggy, and B, oh my goodness, I missed a whole, oh my goodness, I am so dumb. Okay. This is stupid. I literally did the wrong the wrong color on the wrong color. That's fantastic. I'm not paying attention. So, I forgot I was doing 5s, not 8s. So that's a thing. So I ended up, I'm probably going to throw some of these out because of the fact that I don't want to deal with what I'm dealing with on the 9s. So my Invisaligns broke. I don't know how. They somehow like got squashed and my bottom's broke in half. Well, my Invisaligns were like $250 to replace, and when they broke, I just did not have that kind of money to replace them. So I tried to Gorilla Glue them back together, which worked for a while, but not really. It meant that my aligners were no longer aligned, and I ended up not being able to wear them. So I haven't had aligners they broke in September of 2017, and then I ended up not being able to use them in December. So 3 years I haven't had aligners, and so I have noticed that my teeth are turning back into, they're very crooked, and I didn't spend all that time and money on straightening my teeth to have crooked teeth. And I didn't get a whole facial surgery to perfect my smile in order to have crooked teeth. So I now need to get braces again, which is fine. It's all fine. I'll deal with it the best way I know how, and that's to deal with it. I honestly, I don't know. I'm now mad at myself because I just did a whole bunch of colors on the wrong beads on the wrong color, and now I gotta scratch them off because it's not even the right color, and okay. I just dropped the bead, that's fine. I'm having a day. Where the heck did the rest of these go? I wanna know, my love me, where do you go? I wanna know. Don't listen to my singing voice. Oh my god, this is gonna take so much time now to do. Because I did the wrong one. I wanna cry. I wanna cry. I wanna cry. I wanna scream. This is what happens when you don't pay attention to what you're doing. You end up making crazy mistakes. Come on, come on. Thank you. But not really, because now I have to push you over there.